Hello? This is my shitty mic. This is the worst mic we could possibly use right now. And it's the only one we have working at the moment. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? I feel so professional right now. Guys, streaming is like, how does one, how does this work? Like, I mean, is it really, is that, can I, anyway. How come the stream is ridden with technical difficulties as of late? I don't know. I blame Bezos. I got this microphone off Amazon, so technically, I can blame Bezos entirely and completely. Yeah. Can you make your avatar 90s anime style? Actually, hang on. Can I? I feel like there's a way I can do this. Hang on. Look, there's these effects here. These effects here. I'll just put it here. Check this out. Hang on. Can I do this? Does that work? Whoa! Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Can I do this? Pain and suffering. I never knew these existed. I feel like there's so much we can do with this. My God. Oh my God. There's so many things. Anyway, do I seem does this fit my my aesthetic at the moment? Kind of sounding like an old old time news anchor. Just a bit. Well, thank you. Why is it happening? Okay, cool. Well, anyway, I don't think this is really like the best effect. Like, like when is someone going to use this? Like, I don't think I'm not sure anybody is actually going to use that for anything. Anyway, that's it. That's basically it. Oh, this is kind of pretty. Oh, this could be nice. This could be nice. This. Look at this, guys. Good. No, that doesn't do anything. Never mind. Well, could have been good, but it wasn't. But it wasn't. Okay, let's never turn that on again. Okay, all right. Woo! That's terrifying. That was terrifying. So, how's everybody doing today? Just making sure everyone's days are going very well indeed. Hang on, let me just double check something again. I would really much prefer. Oh, did I fix it? Hang on, check this out, guys. Watch this.
Is hello? Is my good mic working now? Do I sound lush? Do I sound beautiful? Hey! Look at me, Mr. Technical Andy. That's me. I fixed it. I'm like a real oh, there's my face. I'm like a real I'm not anything. I'm not real. There we go. Ah! So tall. There we go. Technical Andy Goo. Thank you. That's my name. Mike is good, but the vibes are ruined. That's fair. I can understand that. Let's do a quick change of scenery, shall we? Is this good? Okay, cool. All right. So, it is time It's time. You know what time. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It is approximately 2 o'clock. So we're gonna be doing some YouTube stuff. Any guys So here's what happened. This past weekend I went to Austin, and I had a lot of fun hanging out with friends from LA and, well, just everywhere. Hung out with Alan Becker. That was sick. And a couple other awesome people like DJ. Great animator named Turquoise. You guys know Turquoise? Fantastic guy. And we hung out. It was cool. There was some stuff that we also, had to go there for. But we hung out. It was really cool. Had a lot of barbecue. And went to a party. And that's probably why my voice is a little tired right now. Probably. But I'm back from Austin. I'm finally in my own bed again. And I think it's time to be a real gamer. To be a real pro gamer, guys. My entire life has changed. My outlook on life has changed. It's 9 p.m. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I learned a lot that day. All right, you guys want to give me some YouTube videos? What should we watch today? No, it's not a good time to be a gamer right now. Bruh. Oh, guys, you know what Right when I was about to say something very important. How rude. All right, let me take a look at all this stuff we got. Ooh. What is this? Honkai Impact 3rd? Twitch server looking better? I agree. I'm looking forward to not dying. Oh, right. We have Granblue Fantasy to finish. What am I doing? Guys, we have Granblue Fantasy to finish. Because of the Game Awards nominations? Wait, what happened to the Game Awards nominations? Tell me. Yeah, we finally have backlog because Bezos killed us. I remember now. It's funny because like we're gonna watch the video, and like halfway through my voice is gonna be shot. I'm like, hey guys, oh my god, this is so cool. Thanks for following, by the way. Didn't catch your name, but you seem like a really cool guy. Okay, let's. Oh, look at that! Antique Dolls also just followed. Oh, what a coincidence! Thank you. Thanks so much. All right. They put a DLC into the Game of the Year category. Ooh, yikes! Oh, it's Elden Ring DLC. Yikes! I mean, it's still. Isn't that kind of cheating? Didn't Elden Ring already win Game of the Year last year or like 2 years ago? I forget when. Is that like, can you really win twice just because? I don't know. That's weird. That's interesting. I mean, that's fine. I guess it's fine. I don't know. It's a big expansion. I mean, that's fair. I guess if you think about it more like Elden Ring 2, I think that'd be fair. It's not going to win? Oh, that's fair. Well, it was nominated. It could still win. You never know. All right, you guys ready to get through all the other characters? We've got a few. But I am curious what you guys did send me. We did have Vita. And then some other kind of cool stuff that I'm kind of curious about. And Honkai Impact 3rd. That's the Vita one. And then we also have one that, because you're asking if it's 2D or 3D, and I'm like, I kind of want to answer that question. And we also have Doge King sending this other one that is interesting. Fellow Moon. Like, this is kind of cool. What is that? This looks sick. I don't know what this is, but that looks sick. Whoa. 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 Whoa! Skybound, dude, those glasses. Ah, the character designs are actually really cool. Sorry, anyway, that's irrelevant. All right, let's watch Granblue Fantasy. Okay, we're gonna take a look at. I kind of want to watch Fellow Moon later. We'll see. We'll see what we have time for. All right, you guys ready? You guys think that's all 2D? Honestly, that's a good point. It might be. Might be. Yeah. It's all 2D. It's all 2D. I don't know, man. I don't know if we can watch that one. It does look like live 2D. It looks like puppet animation, so it's not quite like animated. It's more like it's got the implications of movement built into the thing. Looks like Epic 7. Is that how Epic 7 is animated? I know Epic 7 has some crazy stuff, I thought. I don't think this is Epic 7. I think it's called something else. But I've heard good things about Epic 7. Actually, a lot of people have asked me to review Epic 7. I'll be completely honest. I have no idea what Epic 7 gameplay looks like. I've seen the cinematics. I've seen some trailers for it, and it looks gorgeous. It was actually, like, I think, one of the early gacha games, I think. Wait, is it a gacha game? I thought it was. But it's one of the early, like, high-budget, like, productions that I was like, oh, shit, this is good. They had some really good animation on it for the promo trailers. So I was impressed, but I don't know if that's really what it is. I don't know. I'm curious about it. My partner's getting an illustration degree, and because they're at school that offers specifically animation degrees, any class involving anything animation adjacent has to be called motion illustration in their program. What? Interesting. Oh, that's cute. So we can call it motion illustration? That's fair. I guess that's what it's called. So it's like, it's not allowed to be called animation. It has to be called motion illustration. That's cute. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll call it a motion illustration. Like a motion, it's not a motion graphic either. It is a motion illustration, isn't it? It is a motion illustration. You can't say moving picture either, because that's a movie. Bro, this is hard. There's so many words. Honestly, the word animation itself is very, very difficult to define. I'll be honest. What is animation, really? Motion picture, motion illustration, moving drawing. Moving drawing. Motion illustration sounds good to me. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we're watching today. We have Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. We have a lot of characters to get through, including 2B, apparently. I need to remember where I was leaving off. I think I had just gone through Fairy and Zeta and... Oh, this is... What's her name? Gonna find out her name. Narmaya. I think we're on Narmaya. Because we just finished... what's his name again? Vasaraga. There we go. We just finished Vasaraga. Woo! Crazy. So I think we had just finished off giving Vasaraga a B, which I think is deserved. Vasaraga, this was actually in the middle of the whole debacle of like all the Bezos stuff happening. But we ended with Vasaraga, and today we're gonna start with Narmaya. Narmaya. So, Narmaya, what you got? Let's see what you got. Let's see how good you are.
The dream is over. Everything has an end.
Okay. But she's short.
You hang by a thread.
That's good. Oh, I love those arcs.
Farewell.
I mean, yeah, that feels good. Okay. So, okay, Narmaya, interesting, Narmaya, very interesting. Let's take a look at this.
The dream is over.
This is interesting because I actually really like this angle and I like this pose. I think if you actually just look at this like line of action, it feels really, really good, right? That feels really good. These arcs feel really, really good. The thing I'm not super sold on is like, what is this leading to? I'm not sure how this leads to an attack. And I think this is partially part of like what the art of like kendo or something would allow me to understand better. I'll admit, like I'm not sure exactly what this leads to as a ready pose, but what the game implies is that this goes from here into a slash, which I'm not fully understanding. I guess it just, wait, does she just poke him backwards? Is that how that works? Okay. I think I see the idea here. It's an upward slash, which is like backwards to how you would normally slash with a sword. I can appreciate it. I'm kind of curious to see if that reads well enough. Let's see. Yeah, it just stabs behind her. It wasn't properly set up, in my opinion. But let's see if I can read it better now that I know what it is.
The dream is over. Everything has an end.
I see what she's trying to do. Okay, so I feel like it could be conveyed a little bit more clearly. Like, I think the issue here is that because you do a screen wipe, you don't really see which direction she's supposed to be facing. So like the screen wipe happens maybe a little bit too early. Like maybe she could turn a little bit more and like get into pose and have the hair like start swishing before the screen wipe happens. But that could be a gameplay thing. Ultimately, the screen wipe happens and then she sort of teleports into her position here, which looks gorgeous, by the way. I do love this. It's animated really well. My God, look at that face. Look at that chin. Ah! Anyway.
It's over.
So that looks gorgeous. And then from here, essentially, there's no one behind her that I can tell. Anyway, like there should be. I think it'd be interesting if the character could be behind her. I do recognize that would probably messy the silhouette. It would messy the background. But it's just something that's super unclear right now that she's attacking backwards instead of forwards. I wish that was made more clear because right now I assume that it was forwards. Granted, it would break the 180-degree rule, which she currently does. But yeah, it almost feels like there could be more of an emphasis of just like, maybe this is a good example where like having this thing so close to camera is actually a bad thing because it looks like it's coming towards camera. But actually, it could be better if she just like was more like this, right? And she like was a little bit more sideways and had a little bit more like sort of momentum carrying this way, right? Rather than behind the camera. Because right now it's coming towards camera. It feels a little weird. So, small thing. Doesn't land quite as well as I hope. But the other one feels pretty good. Like that feels really, really good. Like look at this pose here. Look at that. That feels great, right? So this is like the drag that she gets from her hand. It feels like the energy is like coming in like this and she's still dragging her hand like that. That feels really, really good. It feels like her hand is going through water and she is building up to a payoff, which feels really good. Yeah. Did she do the second slash on the first super? Is there a second slash? Hang on. What?
The dream is over. Everything has an end. You hang by a thread.
I don't think so.
Woo! Farewell.
Yeah, that's cool. That feels really, really good. There's a second slash after the stab. I didn't see it. What? Okay, hang on. Let me look up. Yeah, the second one is much more readable. But now I'm like, okay, is there something wrong with... Okay, let's look up Narmaya Ultimate. We'll have to look up Versus Rising. Yeah, this probably feels good. No. What's it called? It's not Ultimate. They're called Skybound or something, right? Finisher? Maybe? Super Skybound Arts. Okay. Super Skybound Arts. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's one of them. What? Where's the other one? What? Well, they don't have the first one. Where's the... Oh, here we go.
All is fleet.
I'm not seeing the follow-up. I'm not seeing the follow-up. I think maybe you're thinking about the second one, because the second one does have a follow-up for sure, which feels cool.
You hang by a thread.
But yeah, so this one is good.
Everything has an end. Allow me to cut it.
These arcs are gorgeous. And ultimately, this feels like a really good payoff.
Farewell.
Right here, especially with this pose here.
Farewell.
Right here, this pose feels really, really good. Like, this builds the anticipation for, like, the explosion. And it pays off two things at once. So you build anticipation for the effects. Oh, there's an ad. There's an ad, guys. There's an ad. The first one has a follow-up that you can skip if you hold the button. I don't know why all these vids are skipping it. Oh, interesting. Huh. Sorry, ad havers. Sorry, ad havers. We're gonna chill here while people watch ads. Okay, so Meta Yoto has it. Let's take a look at this just to double check. Okay, so there's a follow-up attack. Okay, confirmed. It is, I mean, it is just a slash, to be fair. It's not quite doing, I see. It's not quite doing like a cinematic thing, but that's fair. Cool. Couldn't be me. Just built different. Times 6 ads? What? Bezos, why would you do this to us? How could you have done this? How could you have done this? Bezos, please. All right, well. Hello, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back from the adversarial adjacent advertisements. Yeah, we're back. Bezos! Indeed. It's kind of funny having an ad, but watching the streamer on a mini window as an ad for Twitch Premium. Lamau. Yeah, guys, remember, don't forget about those primes. The best way to use Bezos's money is against him. All right, so this is the follow-up attack, which does exist. So we've confirmed that. That's cool. Let me take a look at it. Yeah, you get a free prime every month, everybody. Don't forget to use it on your favorite streamer. Don't forget to use it on your favorite streamer. I don't think I'm in your favorite stream. All right. Ah! Sorry, I got distracted by the water. Okay. This is pretty cool. This is cool. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I still don't think it's like quite. Yeah. So there is a follow-up attack. There is a follow-up attack after this, but I don't know if it's quite satisfying enough where it hooks up to the stab. The stab doesn't really naturally flow into that follow-up attack as well as I would like. Yeah, mostly because the stab itself doesn't really like lead. This doesn't lead to the motion that I would think it would. You know, like stabbing upwards and then they fly upwards and then it's all right. It's okay. But this feels really good. The anticipation of the second ultimate feels fantastic, and this is a great build-up to big explosion. Big explosion feels good. Cool. So where does Narmaya fall? Honestly, I think her first pose, her ultimate, it's good. It's got potential, but it doesn't quite pay itself off. So I got to take points off for that. I'd say the second ultimate is really, really solid. It's not the most satisfying ultimate, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely quite good. So I would say the second ultimate would be closer to an A. First ultimate, honestly, closer to a C. I would put her in a B. I think she's well balanced in a B. Well, let me take a look at that actually. If we were to compare to Vasaraga and Vegeta, yeah, I would put her in a B. She doesn't quite give me the satisfaction that some of these A tiers have given us. Yeah, she's double T. She's okay. All right. I mean, listen, probably, but okay. Who is this? Wait, it says on the top left hand corner, doesn't it? Who are you? Sorries. How do you pronounce sorries, guys? Is it sorry? Hi, sorries, guys. Hey, sorries about that. Is it like so like do I feel apologetic, or is it like sorries? Is it like sorries? How do I pronounce? Do they have a pronunciation guide? Because they should. I like his music. You pretty much nailed it. You know, that doesn't help when I ask 2 different pronunciation options. Which one is the nail? I need to know. Anyway, love the music though. Sorries it is. I'm gonna go with sorries. I'm going with sorries. We're gonna say sorries. Okay, cool. I think it could be sorries with a umlaut. Oh my god. It's the one you did? Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right, cool. Oh my god. Woo! He's like old Udyr. He's naked. Holy shit. His ultimate is he takes off his clothes. Amazing. I mean, if I had a body like that, you know, if I'm being honest, look, I'm just saying, like you know, he's deserved a bit of a flex session, you know. Woo! Impact frame as an ultimate? That is wild. Okay. All right, sorries. Let's take a look at this. So here's the thing. Stories is not like...
You hang by a thread.
Yeah. Never mind, you're doing great. You look beautiful. You're doing wonderful stuff. You're doing cool stuff. I need to look at stories now. So these arcs feel really, really good. Like this feels really, really good. I love that. That's cool. And this is really good anticipation. Like this feels great. That feels really, really good. He has an actual super though. Is this not the actual super? I'm confused. Anyway, Tiger and the Dragon. Got some great poses there. I love this pose. This is the super. Okay, cool. This is really, really cool. Just look at this pose. Wait, does he just rip his clothes off? Yeah. This is a great pose though. I mean, what's really cool about this, if you guys look how exaggerated everything is, like the focal length is crazy, but still, even though this hand is mostly covered, you can still make it out. You can still make out this limb, right? You can still make out this limb. You can still see everything that you need to understand the pose despite the exaggerated focal length. This is a really, really good pose. You can also see something else, but that's fine. This is fantastic. This is also a really good pose. I mean, look at that, dude. How cool is this where you can get just such great arcs that like the normal body can't really do? It shows a really good understanding of martial arts, not just from the animator, but from the character itself, right? So like you have these poses that are not like natural. You have to flex your arm pretty hard to get like this shoulder to be forward, right? And for this elbow to be so far back, you need to be decently flexible and decently athletic. So this is clearly a very strong pose. Feels really, really good. Conveys a lot of information. Same with that one. This is so cool. This is literally just an impact frame as an ultimate, which is cool. It's badass. Of course, the impact frame is actually not drawn. I think this is fully 3D. So they have like some drawn textures here, but like this is mostly just shader work, which is really cool. Impressive. Impressive, but it could be prettier. I think there's a lot of aspects here that are a little bit hard to read, but obviously it's not difficult to see the clarity after seeing how everything connects, but it is fully shader work. I am of the mind, I think Sori's is probably a B as well. He's not quite as satisfying as the others, but he is solid. He does have a lot of really, really good poses and a lot of really, really good arcs, but the payoff isn't giving me enough, I think, for me to put him higher. Yeah, I don't know. I think it could be a little better. But he is naked, though. All right. Who's next?
Marvelous.
Wait, hang on. Zoe. Her name's just Zoe? Hang on. So what is her? That's cute. All right, Zoe, what you got? What you got, Zoe?
Marvelous.
Annihilation awaits. Become one with the sky.
Okay. Yes, I love that. That feels good.
Excellent.
That's great. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this diagonal here. I love this diagonal. Hang on. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. This right here. This as basically like the main point of the entire attack feels good because it feels really, really strong. It's a very strong line of action, and it feels like a good payoff to this build up here.
Become one with the sky.
That feels good. I really like how it zooms out here. It's quite simple,
Become one with the sky.
but it's gorgeous because you get this really nice close-up shot of the face with some beautiful shadows and everything. And then you just have this great pose. Look how further up her shoulder is. This is what I'm talking about with good shoulder poses making such a big difference. There's not a whole lot of animation going on here, but you can read everything that you need to, including her emotions, her buildup of energy, and the payoff ultimately, just from that. She's clearly supporting a lot of what's called, I want to say weight. She's supporting a lot of force behind her arm with that shoulder pose. Is the dust 3D? I think that's 2D.
Excellent.
That's a dragon. Whoa. Oh, that's not a dragon. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Holy shit.
You're finished.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was good. Okay. Hang on. Let's take a look at this. Holy shit. Thanks, Babatori, for that incredibly well-timed smack on the head. Probably is the most accurate way I'd put it.
Excellent.
So, what's going on here, guys? She is clearly summoning something. I think this is a hippogriff dragon thing. It's something cool. I don't know. Whatever it is. She rides it all of a sudden and then destroys people with it. There's a really cool shot of the foot. That's cool. Connects well to this. Great pose here. This is what I'm talking about. Even with like these crazy quadruped creatures with 4 wings. I don't know how that, anyway, you're getting a beautiful silhouette. You can still see the limbs. You can still see everything that you need to, right? And the tail. This is all you need to know for posing. Just make sure it has a good readable silhouette. That's really all you need. And then you do that here with the arm and the other arm. Like everything is so clear. Everything is so clear. I love this. It really builds the anticipation for the attack as well. And then right here, you get this gorgeous up close face shot and also this anticipation here. This is a really good pose because you have all the effects here building up, and this hand that's super close to camera, that's a leading hand. That leading hand is going to bring the energy towards camera, and we know that's going to come towards camera because of it. Thanks, Liar, for following. Appreciate it. Woo! And then that happens. That's so good. That's so good. I mean, look at this. Look at this line of action. You guys notice this, right? Like, it goes towards camera and then goes diagonally. This is going diagonally here. Feels really good. Really, really good. Focal here. And then look, this diagonal is repeated. It's repeated. It's the same diagonal. That's crazy. It's just so much reinforcement of the same idea, and it feels like it builds in on itself. And this is a cool, really cool focal point here as well. So you can clearly see the enemy as well, which I love. You know exactly what's happening. I love that she's talking the entire time. True. Yeah. It's so good, guys. Actually, I love this one. I kind of want to give this... Oh. Is this an S? Is she an S? No. Zoe? Is Zoe an S? This is Zoe? Yeah, this is Zoe. Zoe feels like she could be an S. At least top of A. I agree. I'm going to give her an A for now. I think she's solidly an A tier. I think well, not even for now. I can't change. I'm not allowed to change rankings anymore. Request from the editors. I think she has to be an A. I don't think she's quite an S. She's almost there. Like, she's almost there. I feel like there's a couple things that could be a little bit better for her to be an S. Like, for example, it's just these are really, really solid. Like, that's really, really good. Could she have, for example, here had a little bit more time on her face to have a stronger pose on her face for a little bit and then move back, so we can have this be more of a zoom out rather than like a pan out, if that makes sense? Like, it's a little too gradual at the moment. I kind of want to see something a bit more sudden bursty on that, because it's a little gradual. That would feel a little bit stronger. One small thing there. And then you could also have something here where you could have... Like, I almost wonder if this shot was necessary. This is really, really good. But like I mentioned before, if the line of action was emphasized immediately after itself, and you just did this, and then you did this, would it feel better? I don't know, actually. It might be okay. It might be okay compared to this, because you do get the distance at the very least. That factor is really cool. Hard to say. But either way, I think she's almost an S. She's almost an S. I think you need it for the sense of distance travel. I agree. You know, the more I think about it, the more I feel like she is probably just an S. I can't really fault her for a lot of the things that she has at the moment. There's nothing that stands out to me as like the best of all time, but it's definitely, it feels stronger than an A. What I'm going to do real quick so I can get a proper adjustment to this is I'm going to rewatch Gran's, because Gran currently is the top of A. So if Gran is not as good, then we'll bring it to S. Recalibrating. Wide open. Chips are down, and I'm all in. Okay. I'm calibrating. Calibrating. Now. Go for it. Marvelous. Zoe's an S. Zoe's an S. She is better than Gran. She's better than a lot of the A tiers. She's solid. She's not like the best one that I've seen, but she's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. No, Zoe's definitely an S. Her payoff is just way better than what I've seen the other ones. Yeah. Zoe's ultimate is more readable. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I think she's an S. I think she's an S. I actually can't see a lot of things wrong with her ultimate. She's got a lot of good payoff. She's got a lot of great lines of action. She has really good poses. And this one in particular has so much buildup for like intensity. It's like so many things like add on top of each other, and there's so many cool moments in one ultimate that it's like that's an S. That's an S tier. Yeah. And she's talking shit the whole time. Yes. All right. Who's next? Cagliostro? All right, Cagliostro, let's see what you got. Oh, I love the face animation. Oh my god.
You want to test my power? My alchemy? What do you think?
A++ indeed. Holy shit, I love her animation, dude. Oh my god. Farichi, thanks for following. Dude, okay. Cagliostro is actually in a really interesting position here. She is not traditionally exciting in that like she doesn't have like a lot of like crazy payoff or a lot of crazy poses, but her acting is incredible. I love this so much. You should check Kag's KO animation for the full picture. Okay, cool. Let me just do that real quick. Oh, here we go.
Bring it! What do you think? My calculations were wrong? The work of a genius is never over.
That's so
now
cute.
You've seen my true charm. Bet you'll think twice before impersonating me again, you copycat.
Interesting. So does she turn everybody into a statue of herself? Or is it like... Or is it like she... Or does she only say that when she fights someone that looks like her? You know what I mean? Like, is it herself? Do they all have different reactions to it? Okay, fair enough. Gotcha. I got you. All right, let's watch Cagliostro again. Her stuff is so good, actually. So this is interesting because it's like this pose right here is beautiful. It's a very good pose. This is clearly like very well readable. This is a really active pose. This is kind of cool. I'm kind of curious how the book kind of works there, but it adds a lot to the silhouette. But her face is really good. She has no nose, but that's fine. Her mouth is huge, right? She's got like a really dynamic asymmetrical eye shape for both sides. Really good. And this is just a solid base. I think like you also have to appreciate the fact that her emotion changes throughout the actual animation. You see that? See how she looks like super innocent here, right? Innocent. Really good arcs on her hands. Beautiful hand poses there too, by the way. Just gorgeous. And then that evil sinister face, like playful sinister, feels really good. It's so cool. I love that. Notice the voice change too in the VA's work. They're looking like they're sounding so innocent, and then suddenly, okay, payback time. It's like, oh shit, okay, wow, these are two different people basically. It's like you get a really good idea that this character is putting on an act of innocence, or vice versa, who knows. But yeah, she's a narcissist who likes to act cute, but she can't hide her real self. That's what makes this animation so good. There you go, honestly. Yeah.
Your ass is nice.
Excellent.
You want to
This is so good, dude. Look at that. Like, look at that. That's such a good face. This mouth is so exaggerated. It's just very large. Like on any other character, it might only be this big, right? Maximum. On her, it's even bigger, right? And then you have this gorgeous wrinkle here. Really good facial animation overall. Great hand poses as well. But look at this. This is one of the great things about just like ArcSys in general. They have such good like lower angles. Like this is such a hard angle to get right, not just in 2D, but in 3D as well. So this feels really good. They're actually pushing the mouth up here a little bit. So the mouth is more readable from this angle. Otherwise it'd be like too deep. And you'll notice that you don't see the top of the teeth. You're not seeing a 3D mouth that looks like this, where you see like the teeth, you know, like from below, right? You're not seeing any of that like weirdness. That's a 3D thing that like honestly needs to be fixed up on 3D artists. Like they should be seeing like just a flat thing. This is how 2D artists usually do it. You just see that. And then the tongue still kind of faces the camera. You'll notice even though you're this low, the tongue isn't like way in the back. Like normally the tongue would actually be way over here if you were this low, because the tongue is on the bottom of the mouth. But it's so high up. It's like all the way up here. It's literally covering the whole mouth. So these kinds of decisions are what make it go from 3D to 2D. You have basically a flat mouth here, and it feels so good, even though you're at such an extreme angle. Really, really cool. And great just face pose in general. And then look at the gorgeous shadows on this face, dude. Look at that. Just look at these shadows here. And then the lips also still have that very high contrast shadow. And you get the eyelid shadows here. Really good. Really, really good. They have such good faces in Arxis in general. But like, she really accentuates. She takes advantage of the shading and the beautiful faces, probably the most that I've seen so far. It's beautiful. I've really grown to enjoy when artists do these super exaggerated and sometimes uncanny expressions on characters to convey malice or other such emotions. Yes, I agree. And that's really a thing that you can do in 2D more so than anything else. But being able to do it in 3D here is like, it's great. What's also really cool about this, just to mention, is that the shading on her face is from below, but it's like, in a weird way, it's like not, but you see this right here in particular, this defines almost like the entire shading of the face. This feels like, oh yeah, the light's coming from below. But you also notice like, oh wait, but the light's definitely coming from above because there's shadow here. The light definitely coming from above for the lips because that's a permanent shadow. Light's coming from above for the eye. All that's like, this is really inconsistent. You notice how that's like inconsistent, but that's fine because in 2D it's inconsistent all the time. And you get this really cool look where it's like, this is uncanny as hell. You still feel like it's coming from below, but you get that defined from the nose and everything else just basically drawn in a way that looks good and defines the shapes of everything else. Isn't that fascinating? Because a lot of times in real life, if you actually shine a light on something, it distorts the shapes and makes it weirdly confusing. In 2D, you can really have whatever shadows you want that make it super clear while still conveying what you need to do. It's cool. That's just super cute. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Cagliostro. Cagliostro is an S. Her acting is just S tier. Her facial expressions are S tier. Her posing too is S tier. Even if it's not as crazy, like dynamic. Like I just love all of this. I mean, just look. I mean, even this, even how simple as this pose is, it still has this amazing like vanishing point here. With her body, and her poses are super clear. It's just, it feels so good. And then on top of that, the acting, dude, the acting, it's so good. All right. Good job, Cagliostro, you did great.
What do you think?
Who's next? All right, Ewell. Ewell it is. Ewell, how do you pronounce Ewell? Is it Ewell or Ewell? Ewell or Ewell? She'd say you were wrong if you gave her anything less. That's fair. It's true. Why do you have to overcomplicate names? It could be either one. You know how there's Joel and Joel? It's literally the same spelling. Is it really UL? Okay, cool. UL it is. All right, UL. Here we go. Oh, wait. We have an ad starting in 1 minute. I guess we could watch it real quick, but I don't want to get interrupted. Let's wait for the minute to pass, I guess. Why is there another ad? We just watched like 6 ads, bro. She's so fluffy. I mean, she is. That's true. That is a lot of fluff. Is she technically a fox girl? I think she's a fox girl. She's a vixen. She likes dilly-dallying. Dislikes heavy conversation. Damn. Wolf? I can see Wolf Girl. That's true. I can see Wolf Girl. Accompanied by her best friend, Societte. All right, we got an ad coming up, guys. BRB. See you guys soon. Wait, it didn't happen. Bezos, you got to explain this to me. You got to explain this to me. You're giving me a countdown. You're telling me, oh, there's a, but no. But then as soon as the countdown happens, it's just like, okay, you know, now you're at the mercy of maybe it happening at some point randomly as soon as you start talking again. Because that's what happened last time. That's what happened last time. Thanks. I feel better. I mean, I guess all right, I'm gonna manually run an ad break because I feel extremely unsecure. I feel insecure about an ad randomly just showing. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I can't believe in the middle of me saying. In the middle of me saying I was worried about an ad break happening, it just suddenly happens. Yep. I can't believe this. All right, Bezos. We got a minute waiting for Bezos. Why does it? I just don't suck. Like, just don't lie to me. I don't know. Is there really like such a high standard for human beings now? Like, how dare you? You've intentionally harmed my life. You have personally harmed me, Bezos. How could you do this? There's a question on whether this is 2D or 3D. Good question. Let's see. Whoa. That's 3D. But it's not great 3D. It was weird. Huh. Fair enough. Take a look at that later. Oh, we're back. Oh, hey. How's it going? For companies like Amazon, I'd say it's standard practice. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, UL, what are we doing? Oh my god. Okay, that looks too good. Hang on, let's go back. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of fluff on that tail. You weren't kidding. Oh my god. Okay, well here we go. Okay, great arcs. Excellent. I love her idle pose. Okay. Who's that? Okay, interesting. UL is not as satisfying as I would like. She's got some cool poses. She's got some good arcs. Let's take a look at this. Like, that feels good. But it doesn't lead to anything except for, you know, the combos itself, which is fine. But I wish it was just something that was, like, had a bit more payoff to it. This would have more payoff to it, so this is good. That feels okay. But this right here... I would say that this spiral animation here that they do, like, together with Societe, I assume this is Societe, by the way. This feels really good. It starts out really strong. Like, I love their poses. I love how they're spinning together. But then it leads to this, which is interesting because it doesn't really have a very strong transition to that. So they spiral, and it feels like that spiral should lead to something that pays off really well. But they disappear, and then this spiral animation kind of just like eases in a weird way. Like, it should kind of like, I feel like it should almost impact into him. But it doesn't. And so then it just spirals in very slowly after the buildup, which doesn't pay off. And then it just goes to a still frame of their poses, which doesn't feel like a good payoff. Like, this doesn't feel like a great payoff. It's cool, it's cute, but it's not quite good, if that makes sense. So I can't give her a high score. I can't give her an S. I can't give her an A. I think she's probably a B. I think she's a B. Really, really good, really strong poses. Not enough build up or payoff for what she's hopefully trying to imply. Like there's not enough payoff for her animation to be a higher tier, basically. But it's solid. Yeah. It leads to an illustration. It's a problem for many ultimates in this game. Yeah, I think leading to an illustration is okay, but it's not the best use of a build up in my opinion. I think it could be really good depending on what the illustration is. But yeah, ideally it moves, ideally it pays itself off, ideally it dissipates the energy at the end. Yeah. Star Rail starts with an illustration which works, but ending on it isn't the best. Yeah, I can see that being the case. But I don't think ending on an illustration in itself is inherently bad. I think it's mostly just how you build up to it.
Hang in there, you hear?
Okay, what's this? Oh my god. What's this guy's name? Henri? Henri.
Hang in there, you hear?
It's time to unleash true powers.
Okay, that's good anticipation.
Excellent.
That feels really good. That felt really good. Look at this right here. Look at that. This is fantastic anticipation. Look at that.
True powers. Iberto. Excellent. Seven spheres come to me.
Oops. What's he doing? He's just poking him.
Right through. Great. Oh my. Ah, there you go. Great.
Where's the actual... Henri, do something!
Great.
Oh, that's it.
You face
Oh!
on.
Oh! Oh! Whoa! Hello!
Prepare yourself. The end comes.
Oh!
The thousand sphere void arise.
Holy shit. Okay, that's not what I expected at all.
Marvelous.
Whoa. That was cool. That was actually really cool. I wasn't super impressed in the middle when nothing was happening. But honestly, his first ultimate is good. It's got great, solid anticipation. And then right here,
You face on.
amazing arc, amazing payoff for just that little moment there. Great pose here. Really good hand pose here as well. This is a really cool composition just in general. You really get like the expansion of energy vibes, right? The focal point is allowing us to do that. And so you have that build up, which is really good. It pays itself off really well. The curve on this is really unique. Like instead of just shooting forward, it's starting to bend and curve. That feels awesome. Just the 3D pan on this, the build up for that. This is great. This is so cool. Another great example of how the shading matters so much. Again, the light is coming from below. You see that? All the shading's above him. The light's coming from below, and it gives him this really strong, uncanny look. It's the same reason why we have the flashlight under our faces when we tell ghost stories, right? It's got that uncanny look. It's a shadow set that we don't see very often. And then this is such a great payoff to that, right? You have that anticipation of the slow zoom, then the open eyes, and then this huge explosion that is basically an enforcement of that open eye line of action, which is really just like outwards, right? Just everything just opening up. I'm not gonna lie, I think he is an S. I think Henri's an S tier. Henri's an S tier. That's really good. Like it's really solid and it feels incredibly satisfying. Amazing stuff. Really, really good stuff. His Pringles mustache should be blocking all the light. Now you listen here. There is subsurface scattering in Pringles mustaches, and don't you believe it? Yeah, another example, Dr. Bro, of a good like illustration based ultimate is like the Rappa video that we did, right? Like, hang on, Rappa. What's the Rappa banana one? So like this one here. Look at this.
Dazzling obliteration!
This is actually a great example of a payoff that only uses an illustration. Like this is a great example of that. This is a still frame. This feels really, really good. So ending on an illustration in and of itself is not actually the problem. I think it's a good idea. It can be a good idea. but you do have to execute it well, and you do have to build it up properly. So just a good example of something that, like, it's not really the illustration that's the problem. It's something else. It's what leads up to it. Yeah. Heimerdinger when he chooses violence. Speaking of which, I need to finish Arcane. I just finished Act 1. Which is crazy. And I'm going to start Act 2 today if I can. I heard Act 2 is really good. Yeah, Dr. Bro. I heard it's good. I need to catch up. I also need to catch up with Dandadan. Dan. All right, here we go. Eustace is next. Eustace.
Don't move a muscle.
Okay, I mean, could have been a bit more exaggerated on the poses there, but not bad.
Writings on the wall.
Okay, great pose there. Really good pair. Oh. Whoa.
Destroy.
Dutch angle. Oh, okay. I mean, it didn't quite pay off what it was building up, but it was so good. Okay, this is interesting. I like him a lot. Actually. Okay, but the ending. Okay, let's talk about this. So right here, this is not bad. It could be better, but it's not bad. I think like it'd be more interesting if it was just like slightly closer. You know what I mean? And like you had it something like this, so it was like a little bit more angled. That's just my personal opinion. Like if he was like his head was a little bigger, you know, and like his, like you see that how it's like a little bit more like exaggerated. That's kind of cool. But what they're doing is not bad. It's fine.
Don't move a muscle.
And this pose also could be more exaggerated. Like you could have the sword like be this big, for example, and like have him being a little smaller, generally speaking. Like now you have a little bit more of a dynamic pose there. If you did it that way, which could have been cool. Again, this is like a focal length trick ultimately. But yeah, what he has is fine. It's fine. And he has a gun, so why use a knife? But whatever. I like how the guy with a gun, his ultimate is that he uses a knife. Like what? Anyway, this is great. Great pose here. Really good pose here, right? And then great payoff there. This is a really cool anticipation. This guy literally has a transforming gun, which we love that. This is a really cool Dutch angle shot here. Like that's cool, dude. Like that's such a cool angle. Like it's so extreme, but it reads really well with how like chaotic it is, right? Like it's clearly something that's unhinged, right? Boom. But then this here, there's too much noise in this area that I can't really understand what is going on. And I see this is happening, but I don't really like get the emphasis that I would like. Like it'd be really cool if, I don't know, there was something like a little bit more focused here. Maybe if you like removed some of this noise and you just had a couple of like strong lightning things here and then a strong lightning thing here to show like, oh yeah, one of the lightning things is striking this guy. The other lightning things are just electrocuting the ground. Like something like that could be good. So you get an idea that like this is part of it. I also think it could be bigger. Like this person could be bigger in focus. So you know that this is the enemy. And then ideally you emphasize this silhouette more because you can barely see him. But this is Eustace in the background. And you've sort of you've forgotten kind of where he is in relation to this guy. I actually didn't see him the first time. He needs to be accentuated. I think if a lightning bolt goes like behind him and you get like that like rim light or you get that dark silhouette, that'll be really good. But I would recommend having fewer, bigger lightning strikes rather than a bunch because it's messing up the detail frequency there. So you don't really know where to look as eyeballs. So you reduce the frequency here, emphasize that, and get his silhouette to show up. Yeah. So, with that being said, I do really like what he's trying to do, and I think Eustace is solid other than those things. So, I think Eustace is easily an A. Easily an A. Has got some decent payoff for a lot of stuff. Could be a little better. That's an A. Yeah. All right, here we go. Who's next? All right, Seox. Is it Seox or Socks? Hang on. Seox. I thought it said lightning fast furries. Seox? Seox or just 6? What? I did not get 6 from any of that. Or is it Seox? Sucks. Sucks is good. One of the X was silent. Oh, it'd be so. It could be so. It could also be sex. That's true. I thought it might be socks. He's 6 in Japanese. No fucking way. No way. Hang on. 6 pronunciation. Granblue. I just gotta know. 6. Their names, the group 6 is part of, is supposed to be numbers. 6 is often spelled 6, so you can just call it 6. Stop pronouncing Seahawks like Seahawks. Okay, my bad. Okay, sorry. It's just how it's spelled. All right, 6 it is. Roku. Oh, his name's just Roku. They should just call him Roku. Henri is Uno in Japanese. Oh, wow. Wait, was I just supposed to call Henri 1? All right, anyway. 6 it is. Okay, 6, what you got? This sex guy looks crazy. His name is 6. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, that was cool. Okay, after image stuff, very cool.
Great.
Whoa, whoa. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. That was cool. Okay, hang on. Let me take a look at this again. That was interesting. Very interesting. There's a lot to keep track of there. I think his first one is pretty sick. Like, I do like this a lot. I love this pose here. Like, just generally speaking, like, I love silhouettes. This is like the perfect silhouette. Like, look at that. Even though the cape is there, you still see the legs, right? They could have easily had the cape like just here, and that would look terrible. You know what I mean? So really, really good pose there. Really good pose there as well. Great follow-up, great payoff of that with a single pose. Honestly, really good. And then as you go forward, you have this craziness here. This is a lot. This is a lot. But like, there's so much going on that's really, really cool. Like, just this pose in and of itself is really cool. You have this shot where he's coming towards you, and then he like multiplies. That feels super dynamic. And he just runs on top of the camera, which is cool. Then there's all these amazing attacks here. This goes towards camera, which feels super anime. You just lose track of the background, which, by the way, the reason why they do this is so they don't have to draw the backgrounds, just so you know. There's a lot of like rotational shots and a lot of like crazy shots where like you just zoom up to the character's face. It's so they don't have to draw the backgrounds. So that gives a really 2D look. And then you have the build up to this. I wish it was more clear. This is super messy to me visually because they're both the same color, like this guy and this guy. I actually can't tell who's who or what's what. Like, this didn't read very well to me. It's the only thing. The silhouette is a little messy. Like this, see how the limb is getting lost? I can't see this limb. Like I can't. It's too noisy, right? I can't see that. I also can't really see this one. So what I'm mostly seeing is like what I feel like are rib cages in isolation. And you also can't see the head because the head is hooded. So the hood is a different shape than the head usually is. So it feels a little strange as to like readability wise. And the cape then blocks all the other limbs. So you don't get any body language here. And you just get a bunch of what looks like rib cages. So I definitely think like this needs a little bit of work in terms of posing. I can see what they're trying to go for. This is like the final sort of attack. But I feel like they could have done, for example, if they just had like one guy... If they just like had one guy here and the other guy like over here, so they don't overlap, you know what I mean? Like it feels like far away, maybe on the other side or something. And even better if he's facing them. But like if he's over here and has the same pose, right? But he's like over here instead, you can have the same thing and you can have the legs more visible if you wanted to, right? So now you have these two very distinct poses rather than two overlapping poses. That could work better because this guy would be over here and they wouldn't be connected. You see that? It'd be a little bit better. It's still a little hard to see, but I think it'd be better. So I would recommend separating this into away from being one mass, because this connection point here makes it feel very unclear. But if it was two masses, it might be better. That's my main thing. This is a cool payoff, but it doesn't also feel good because of that lack of clarity. I'm not sure exactly why that pose of like this weird mass of people that they had in the previous shot. Like, how does this, where's the logical connection between like having this unclear frame that leads to the payoff here? Like, I'm not seeing that connection logically on how that energy flows together. So it's difficult for me to feel like the payoff is worthwhile, right? So I think 6 is almost really good. I do really like what he's trying to do, and I think he's solid. So I think he's an A. He's not an S though, but he's an A. So 6 is an A. Really good ideas, really well executed up until the payoff, which doesn't feel that great. So yeah. Basically, they cross each other, and he penetrated the target in the middle, and that's how it is in the gacha, at least. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's fair, but it doesn't feel like it's well conveyed, if that makes sense. Right? Because there's a lot of really, really hard to follow movements, random stuff there, and then it doesn't feel like they quite do the payoff correctly. Yeah, because you can't even see the guys in the last frame. Like, I can't see them. They're over here. Like, they're like being covered by the health bars. Like, this is not a really good position for the clarity. You know what I mean? Like, they could at least lower it, but like, yeah, you just can't really see what's going on. All right, cool. That's 6. Who's next? Vera. Okay. Crazy girl. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my. Oh no. Wow. That was the first one? Did you just put on more clothes? Halberd? Okay, halberd that shoots.
Okay, all set.
Oh!
For the grand finale.
Okay. Wow.
Still stand.
Okay, that was a lot. That was cool. That was cool. Okay, interesting. I think this is one of the more popular characters, I assume, because of the people are watching it over and over again. She's Crazy Girl, right? She's very yandere. I think she's going to obviously have really good facial expressions. Yeah. So right here, this is a big reason why I think she feels so good. Her acting is fantastic. This feels really, really good. This right here, I love. I love this shot. Look how creepy that is. You just see the hand. They're intentionally blocking the face. This is actually a really, really cool mechanic, because usually you want to see the face. They're intentionally blocking the face to make her look creepy. So you only see one eye peeking behind this hand. Like, that's so cool. It's almost like they're saving you from seeing like the scariness of her face. It feels even scarier. It's actually so good. Love this pose. Love it. And this right here, love that. Just, that's crazy. Love that a lot. This is a really, really cool payoff. This is an example of a payoff that isn't like stereotypical. Like, it's not a Dutch angle. It's not like a high focal length shot. This is actually a low focal length shot. This is actually a high focal length shot that has symmetry, which is the exact opposite of what a chaotic girl would do, in a kind of cool way. Like, it's a really, really cool, unexpected payoff for her that feels satisfying. Yeah. This is actually one of the few times I've seen this kind of pose where the eye isn't visibly through the fingers, but instead to the side of the hand. That's fair. I wish the eye was in between the fingers. I don't. I think it actually works better to the side. I think the biggest thing with it being behind the fingers is that it actually would make it unclear as to which direction she's facing. Just a little bit. Like, like if the eye was between the fingers, if you did something like this, I think it wouldn't feel quite as clear as to like what we're looking at. Plus, you might see the other eye, which I wouldn't like. But like, I think it's nice that she's covering the entire face. I think if you did this, it just wouldn't feel as clear. It's like, no, I'm not a big fan of it. I think it could work if her hand was like covered, you know, like some people like do, like you actually put the hand on the face and you kind of peek an eye out, and that's kind of the same idea. But this is an action shot, so it should feel actiony, and it shouldn't feel like weirdly coincidental. It should feel like, oh, like no, she's just blocking it by chance. You know what I mean? The last pose works because in context she's not chaotic. She's only yandere towards Katarina, so the symmetry works in general. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so it's really cool. The symmetry is great, and then you get this, which is good.
Okay, all set.
These are good poses. This is cool. It's basically like drones, I guess. This is crazy. This is crazy. I do kind of wish that the sword, that the halberd wasn't over here, because right now it's over here, and then when it comes down, like it would make sense if the halberd came down like this, right? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, and everyone knows an axe will rotate along this axis. The problem is that when she actually goes through with it, the axe is on this axis, which is the opposite axis that you expect. So I actually would prefer for the axe to be on the other side of her. Like, I actually feel like it would be better if the axe was like over here. You know what I mean? Or if it was simply more neutral, just a little bit more neutral would be good. You know, something like this would be fine. There's not a whole lot of value seeing the axe on this side, in my opinion. So, small thing on the payoff there. Doesn't feel quite as good. But I do love the payoff at the end of the day. The build-up just could have been better, but the payoff is fantastic. That's such a cool attack, especially when she ends up on the floor and she's still on the floor at the end. Awesome. So cool.
Still stand.
Cool. All right, so Vera is probably... What is Vera? Honestly, she's not perfect, but she is better than some. I just really like the first one. I'm going to give her a very high A. I think she's a very high A. Like, you know, something like that. But I think we'll just put her here. I think she's a high A. She could be an S if she had just a couple things tweaked, but I think she's a very high A. The sweep of her torso before the execution slam is so smooth. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I agree. Cool. Who's next? Anila. Anila. Like vanilla without the V. Anila. Wait, what happened to Beelzebub? Wait. Is that really who's next?
Marvelous. You can still stand.
All right, Anila it is. Here we go. Oh, wait, we got an ad break in one again? Why? Why do we have another ad break in... Okay, we have a minute and a half to the next ad break. A Noah? Is it A Noah? A Noah? B Noah? Anila? Anila. Bezos indeed, guys. Bezos indeed. Sup, Ethan? How's it going? Anila. Anila? It's Anila. No, okay. Anila. 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 Okay, I'm looking this up now. This is not supposed to be complicated. Pronunciation. Okay. Granblue. We got 40 seconds until the ad.
The following pronunciation is brought to you by pronouncenames.com.
Anila.
Okay.
Anila.
Anila. Okay, pretty straightforward, I think. That's right. Anila. Anila. I hope that's right. We're gonna go with it. Anila it is. Anila. Anila sounds better though. It sounds like the wrong accent. I agree. Oh, look at that. The countdown disappeared and the ad still didn't come up. I assume it's going to happen in the next 30 seconds. So we're just going to wait. Anyway, Anila sounds better. So I kind of want to go with Anila. You guys like Anila? Anila. It's like, yeah, like Anita, but with an L. Anila. Anila. I don't know how they say her name in English. The ni is like ni in Japanese. Yeah, that makes sense. Anita. Anila. Anita. Anila. I'm going to say Anila. Anila sounds prettier. Anila. 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 I should do the pronunciation. Honestly, I should just do the pronunciation, guys. This video was brought to you by pronunciation.com. Anila. Okay. Just the idea that they're like, we are the defense. Oh god, here's the ad. Yep, that's the ad. The ad is here. New channel, dude. New channel idea. We'll have so many channels. We're gonna have so many channels, guys. Guys, we're gonna have so many channels. Oh, excitement. Cool. Sorry, I'm doing work at the same time while the ads are happening. This is great. Professor Goonounce. This is the Goonunciation. Anila is a reference to Terry Bogard, so you might see some resemblance. Wait, who's Terry Bogard? Oh, okay. Cool. Gotcha. Ash Ketchum. Terry Bogard is Ash Ketchum in an alternate universe. You saw the thingy I trust? It did numbers on Twitter. I didn't see anything. I haven't been on Twitter in a while. I don't go on Twitter much, but I haven't been on Twitter in a while. But send it to me on Discord. I don't think you can see this. I don't think you can see this. I don't think Ethan can see this. Ethan, can you see this? Hang on. Are we back? Oh, we're back. Oh, hey guys. I wasn't just Googling buff Ash Ketchum. That was you. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Anila. That's how sometimes, you know, honestly, that's how they sound like when they pronounce things. Like, here's how you pronounce Anila. Whoa!
Excellent.
She had like the windy arm thing. Whoa, she has more smear frames on this. Oh my god. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. Wow, that was actually really solid. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't expect it to be so solid. Hang on. Okay.
Marvelous.
You can still stand.
Okay, Anila has some pretty interesting aspects to her. This is cool. Look at that. That's her fist in the background. Like, that's so cool. That's really cartoony, obviously, but the smear frames and like the circle is a cool touch. It's a very, very cool smeary touch. And it works well. It does build the anticipation.
Good to go?
She does it again here. So on brand, very on brand. You can actually see the staff normally, but it also has these smears to it. This is a great pose. I mean, it's a little, you know, like you got the boobs out, but I look like it. It's a good pose. It's a good pose. Artistically, it's a good pose. Is it realistic? I don't know, but it's a good pose. This is interesting because I feel like this is oh my god. There's absolutely no way they didn't stretch this hand towards the camera. That's really, really cool. Really exaggerated pose here, which I love. There's a lot of jiggle there. Just gotta say it. But this is a cool payoff. I like that a lot. The explosion is in the right direction. So you see how she's pointing at the camera and the explosion goes radially outwards, and then the next shot is stuff going out radially outwards. That's really good line of action building, right? Like you're not just resetting the line of action, you're building on top of it. Really, really good. And then this is just super cute. And they actually ramp it up. They ramp up the speed, they ramp up the stampeding until like it like fades into white. That's actually a really cool way to ramp up the anticipation for the payoff, which in this case is just fading to white. And that actually works out okay, in my opinion. It's like kind of an overloading and overwhelming sort of motion rather than a huge explosion. And that's fine. I'm actually a really big fan of this first one. Because I love how, notice how she's slowly raising up her hand because she's leaning backwards and losing balance a little bit. Like she's slowly raising up her hand throughout this whole ultimate. That feels so good. I love that so much.
Excellent.
Yeah, honestly, dude. Anila, I think I have to give her an S. She's a low S. She's not like high S tier, but she's very solid. And I think she does a lot of things really well. And in kind of a creative way. Like she's got like that cartoony look. She's got all these things that are non-traditional, big explosion kind of things. And they still execute it really well. I think it's cute, and I think it's well executed. I like it a lot. Also, this dust is 3D. That's interesting. It could be better. But yeah. Wait, is that dust or is that sheep? I can't tell. They look the same. No, it's dust. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it could be a little better. But either way, fantastic. Yeah, I give her a low S, honestly. Her ultimate is Terry Buster's Wolf. That's why she poses that way. Oh, cool. That's cute. That's cute. But yeah, I actually like her better than some of the A tiers. Is why I put her there. Hi, you can find the pronunciation in game in the character select. Oh my god, no way. Hacks? Cheat code? Cheat code hacks? We're actually doing it? Hang on. Can I actually find the real... Hang on. We can watch this too in a bit. I'm just gonna... Because I copied that. There we go. Wait, I don't hear the pronunciation, and also it's Japanese. Wait, I don't see it. Wait, wait, hang on. That's cute. Oh, wrong link? Okay, cool. No worries. Let me take a look at this one.
Zeta.
Oh, cool.
Zoe.
Zoe. Okay.
Grimner.
Grimner. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, good to know. Good to know. I'll see if I can get something out of that later. 244. Let's see if Anil is correct. 244. God, there's so many characters. Anila. Anila. Her name is Anila. Okay, fine. Anila is an S. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so who's next? Probably Siegfried. Oh my god. Oh, cool. Very cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's pretty solid. Interesting pose. Okay. 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 Oh, heavy sword. Oh, cool pose. Okay. Oh, that's saved me. Wait, what? Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Okay, hang on. That was cool. All right, so take a look at this. Wait, hang on. Siegfried it's Siegfried, right? Siegfried, not Siegfried. Siegfried. Okay, Siegfried.
Saved me.
This is crazy. This is crazy right here. Look at this. He stops the sword right before killing them. That's wild.
You saved me.
And then he just kills them anyway. So funny. This guy's face is so good. Look at him. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway. He recalls his friend so he doesn't lose control. Yeah. I love that. I actually love that. It's really well conveyed. Okay, so here we go. This right here, I love. This beginning. I would say the beginning, honestly, is okay, but it's strong. So, like, this feels good. I like that silhouette. And he does lift the sword up and then lower it in a really satisfying way. Cool stuff. Good anticipation, good payoff. Generally very solid. All right, here we go. So this right here, honestly, incredible. Really good weight on the sword. And how do you know this? Because the hands are already up. You notice that? So you have barely any time to register the weight of the sword, and yet it's so obviously heavy. How do we know that? Because of this. The hands are already basically in the final pose. Like, this is basically the final pose. They go up a little bit more, but like generally speaking, they're pretty much straight. And the sword moves so much more at the end. It means that the hands were leading the motion a lot, and the sword took a long time to catch up. You see that? It's taking several frames for the sword to catch up and slow down. So it feels really, really heavy, and it feels really well balanced at the top here when it slows down to that point. But yes, the hands already being near their max peak is a big part of why that feels good. Also, the sword being bent. Yeah, the sword is also bent for this first frame, which is really good. That's a smear frame. Then right here, this is great. This is just really good. I love how they have him so unhinged that his head is actually slightly upside down. You notice how the horizon here, like he's actually like upside down, even though he's mostly sideways. But like that is a really cool moment to make him feel chaotic and unhinged, which is different than if he was like this. Notice how if he was like this, you would actually assume that he was more in control, right? Even if he was like kind of crazy. Like if he was like this, you would definitely think he was more in control. So this is an intentional choice to put him upside down a little bit. That's really cool too. And then the flashback. Yeah, that's good. And then right here, it stops barely.
Saved me.
And then still, honestly, still after that, very good anticipation and payoff right here. Like this still feels really good. And look at that smear, dude. This is a gorgeous smear. Like what? Like there's two smears. That's so pretty. Oh my god. This guy's just... Okay, anyway. But yes, I actually love this. I would probably give Siegfried an S. I think Siegfried is an S. Pretty handily an S. Yeah. Wait, was he one-handling the sword when he stopped? Wait, was he one-handed? Oh, one-handing? Actually, yeah, that's a good question. Yes, he was.
You saved me.
So cool. He's so cool. He's so edgy. I love it. It's like, dude. Oh my god. All right, there you go. Who's next? Grimner.
About my wings.
All right, Grimner. Okay. That's a cool... So he just throws the thing really hard. Okay, so he's a lancer. He's got a lance. This is obviously great. You can already see the action. This is like the most obviously good, like focal length kind of shot that, you know, I like to talk about a lot. This is a good shot. It's got a really strong diagonal. Makes good use of Z space. It's good.
Excellent. Grace of the Radiant.
Dude, he's so extra, dude. Grimner's so extra.
Keep pace. Like thought. Like a storm, my soul howls.
Whoa. My God. Okay, interesting. I'm not exactly feeling the logical progression of the energy flow for that one. It doesn't feel like a lot of things are building on top of each other. Sort of thing. It feels like things are happening, right? He's a chuny, so he fumbles his line sometimes, and it shows different expressions. That's so funny, dude.
Like a storm,
Right here.
my soul howls.
This feels really good. Like, that was really cool. Like, I do feel like there's a good progression here where he, like, shoves her, and then, like, there's a line that goes upwards. It's not bad. I'm a little confused how it goes upwards, but that's fine. Then, ultimately, the rose comes in, and then falls very slowly, but the next shot, it falls super quickly, and we don't see that transition. So, it's a little bit disconnected. I'm not feeling the connection points of these energy flows. But yeah, do you guys have a video of him like fumbling his line? Because I would love to see that. But yeah, I honestly would give Grimner, I think he's a C, maybe even a D. Wait, let me watch Katarina again real quick. Who's this Ari looking girl? I forget. What's her name again? Matira. Oh, I remember her. Yeah. Let me look at what's her name? Catalina, real quick. Oh, I remember her too. Oh yeah, Catalina was fine actually. Catalina was fine. I think Matira was worse than Catalina for sure. I feel like honestly, Grimner is not impressing me that much. I think Grimner might be our first D. Just a lot of things don't connect. It's actually the least clear ultimate that I've seen so far for multiple reasons. So it's just the lack of clarity makes it difficult for the amazing animation to shine through. I do think the animation is good as always, but yeah, the lack of clarity of how the energy flows from one to another is difficult to see. So I don't know. Cool poses though. Great poses. Like, these are all good poses, but yeah. I'm not sure how that ultimately ties in. So yeah. I think Grimner's our first D. Our first D. Couldn't find him fumbling, but this is hilarious. All right, what is this?
Slim Glam Sam. Oh, dude. There's something about this room. It feels like I'm in a shampoo commercial. Must be your disciple magic.
What? Oh my God.
I'm not doing anything. But that don't mean I can't take credit, sucker.
That's so funny.
My wind's throat.
That's so cool, dude.
Face the war god, the mad cyclone, Grimnir!
Oh, Grimnir. Oh my God.
Now you try. What? It ain't our fight, man. Face the party god, the mad lad, Lawine!
Face the smoothest butter Giga Chad, the Yiggy Simp, Elsa!
Face the, nah, bros. I got nothing.
No! No, you're doing it wrong! Let's just say it with my name, okay?
What is it?
Grimnir!
That was cute. That was cute. But yeah, I love him as a character. I just wish his ultimate was more clear. That's all. Hey, Dumb Sometime, how's it going? Thanks for following, bro. Grimnir has S tier intros. I would agree with that. I think that's probably true. I think like the intros are good and they're totally separate from the ultimates. And I wish we could judge everything, but we only have time for the ultimates. So Grimnir is gonna have to be a D. I'm sorry, Grimnir. All right, who's next? Wait, who is this? Holy shit. I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared. Near, it's Near. Look at that. Yeah, these guys are all inverted hole. Yeah, all inverted hole. All right, here we go. Well, there's some textures here and there, but yeah. All right, Near, what's going on? Near Automata? No, that's the next character. Nier Automata is later on in the game. Okay. All right, Nier, what are we looking at? Okay.
Great.
Her superpower is migraines.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
I wish there was a bit more focus on her in this shot here. Like right here. The puppet comes out a little bit too soon, in my opinion. I wish there was like some emotional, like you see her she gets replaced completely. I wish there was some emotional like focus on her face before this just suddenly happens, because this is something that I feel like could be a payoff to something rather than like the anticipation itself. So that's a small thing. For example, if you were to have something like if you actually zoomed up to her face like this, and like now like her hands are over here, right, and like her whole face is like here, right, those are her ears or whatever. Like this could be an interesting look, because now you have a focus on her face where suddenly as she's about to yell, and maybe you keep this face on a little longer, you could actually show her her suffering face, right? Like she could have like, I don't know, something like this, or you could like she's crying, or she could have like empty pupils, right, where she just doesn't have any pupils, and she's like yelling, and she's like clearly like losing control of herself, right? Or she's like this, you know, like make it stop, whatever, and then like she like yells, and then this is when the actual puppet comes out of her face, and then it replaces her. Like that would be really, really cool. I think that would give her a lot more emotional impact. And in this version, it just sort of goes from here, literally in the next frame, she's just there. And it doesn't really have like, there's no build up to this appearance of the puppet. Doesn't feel good. Yeah. It's not her full ultimate. It focuses on her in her full one. The guy filming the video missed it. Oh, really? Yeah, if you guys can try it, that'd be great. I would love to see it in full. Let's take a look at that. They gave her that exact same expression, but it's missing the video. You're joking me. So did I just predict it? That's wild.
Yes.
Hang on. Okay. Let's see what she actually does. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay. All right. So I was not far off at all. Wow. That's hilarious. So here's a good example of exactly what I was talking about. I manifested it, guys. Yeah, exactly. Yes, this is what I wanted. I wanted her to lose control before the puppet took over and have such an emotional face that like you just can't help but empathize with her in that moment. That's fantastic. Really, really good. And then the puppet comes in. Like, look at that. What a great transition. So you actually have this happen right before this. And then you have a really good anticipation and build up there, which just pays itself off in itself. But yeah, that emotional build up, that feels so much better. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe Dillon worked on Granblue Fantasy First Rising. Guys, it was me. I did it. That's actually so funny. Well, there you go. This is what happens when you know, I guess an animator is trying to give notes on an animation that is actually already complete. Okay, here we go. So, what do we give to Nier? What is Nier? Hey, Muggy, thanks for following. Nier is a there she is. Nier, honestly, with this face, looks fantastic. Let me just double check her first one again. I think her first one was really cool too. A lot of really good emotional stuff here. I do like her emotions a lot in that. And I think the face is really well done. I think the face is honestly really well done in the full ultimate. I think there isn't quite enough like big payoff moments, but these moments that they do have are really, really good. I'm gonna give her a solid A, like a very solid A. I would say a pretty high A. Yeah, she's good. A plus. Yeah, I'm feeling high A with that last one. I agree with that. It was good. Also, just very cathartic to have my drawing basically be what they did. All right, what's next? I think it's Beelzebub next. Is Beelzebub? Hang on. What are Beelzebub's pronouns? His. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Okay.
Excellent.
All right, here we go. Oh, wait, no. That's still near.
Excellent.
All right, Beelzebub. Okay. That was okay. That was all right. Not enough anticipation, in my opinion. It's like, it's a good pose, but what does it lead to? You know? It's all right. Okay. That's a black hole. Oh my god!
Marvelous.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
And you'll pay the consequence.
Oh!
Let this be a lesson.
Holy shit, those wings are so cool. Oh my god! Okay, I see. Interesting. Beelzebub is honestly mediocre at the beginning. I'm not really impressed with all this stuff. Like, this is better, but it's also a little unclear because it starts so suddenly. I didn't actually realize she was punching for a while. Like, I just wish they kept a little bit more time at the beginning to build up this first punch, because right now I can barely see his fist, right? Like, that's a little unclear. That's a little unclear. Can't really see that too well. And they basically cover it up. So I don't see the fist enough to realize that this is a punch. Like, this doesn't look like a punch. Have the fist be more obvious, right? Like something like this, where the fist is actually facing the direction it's going. And then, like, have that, like, elbow be over here. Like, that'll basically help a lot, right? If the elbow is, like, actually kind of out over there instead. Now this feels more like a punch. A little bit, right? So that's something that I feel like is lacking a little bit of clarity, which I don't think is good. But eventually I do realize he's punching, and that's great. And it looks good after that. And the concept is really cool. That payoff is awesome, actually. Yeah. He's voiced by Dio? That's hilarious, dude. Oh my god. I was going to say Zawardo, but that's actually not relevant at all. But it is very JoJo, for sure. I really like Beelz's ult, but I think it'd be really cool if the explosion, they somehow found a way to, like, make the clouds part. That's fair. I can see that. I don't think that's the biggest problem, though. So this part here is cool. I don't really like how this didn't lead to anything. I like how this right here, like, this is a cool build-up, but I don't know what it's building up to, because the swords just appear, and then they just sort of, like, manifest upwards. It doesn't connect energy-wise, right?
You'll pay the consequence.
But this is cool. This is gorgeous. I mean, look at this, dude. Look at this. These curves. That's so pretty. Look at that, dude. Look at those curves, man. I love that so much. So that builds up really, really well. Oh! Yes, thank you. This is a great pose. Woo! Great payoff there. So I really like the general, like, I like the third one a lot. The first two are okay. So I honestly feel like Beelzebub is kind of in this weird middle ground where, like, first two could be better. Last one is pretty good, pretty decent. I'm gonna say, honestly, B, probably B tier, because I think Beelzebub's, like, first two are leading towards C tier, and the last one's leaning towards A tier. So I'm gonna put them in the middle. Yeah. There you go. There you go. All right. Belial. How do you pronounce Belial? How do you pronounce Belial?
Yes.
How do you pronounce Belial? Wait, hang on. Was there?
Swift.
Where's that character select screen that we had before? Where did it go? Where did it go? Here we go. How do you pronounce Belial?
Grim. Near.
Where's
Catalina.
Belial?
Avatar Belial.
Belial. Oh, that's right. Okay, I got it. Okay, cool. So there's Belial and there's Avatar Belial. So we'll watch both of these, I guess. We'll see what happens.
Can't you at least act like you?
Belial. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's beautiful. It's so symmetrical. Oh my god. That's cool.
You're getting.
Okay, more chaotic. Oh, very cool. Good build up. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh, yeah. That feels great. Really, really good lines of action there. Really good vanishing points. Great focal points. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's an ad. Hang on, there's an ad, guys. Okay, let me check the KO animation while we're doing this. Granblue Fantasy versus Belial KO. Oh, Bezos, why have you done this? Bezos. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna, well, I guess I should wait. Let's wait. I'm gonna drink some gamer sups. You guys like gamer sups? I would ask for Bezos to give us a break, but he'd probably just give us an ad break. I mean, honestly. Are you sponsored? I am talking with them right now about yes. Gamer Subs has officially reached out to sponsor Professor Goo. That's a conversation that we'll have later. But yeah, you guys should be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm actually, honestly, guys, I'm gonna say something about Gamer Subs. Does anybody actually drink Gamer Subs? I'm gonna give a quick like spiel about them. So they reached out to me to partner, and I was like, okay, I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I'm down to try it. And they sent me some free samples. And guys, I don't drink energy drinks. I don't like energy drinks. I kind of love Gamer Subs, like straight up. Like I'm actually drinking Gamer Subs right now. I legitimately think it tastes good and has a very effective energy giving supplement. Yeah, the flavors are pretty damn good. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't usually drink caffeine as well. I actually don't. I don't like caffeine that much. I'll drink it if I need to, but it makes me a bit jittery. But I would say whatever it is that they put in their caffeine mixes is like, it seems to be balanced enough where I don't get the jitters, and that's pretty rare for me. And I wonder if it's because of L-theanine. I'm guessing it is, because that's usually what people say balances caffeine out really well. But yeah, I'm actually impressed with how well it keeps me up at night. And I say that like as a joke, but like I've been using it to crunch. Like legitimately, I've been using it to crunch. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. I'm probably gonna do a campaign. If you guys are interested in ever trying it, there actually is. They're gonna help us set up like a free sample thing that if you guys just want to try it, you guys will literally get free samples. If you use my code, which I haven't, I need to set that up, but yeah. I'm just saying, I'm actually feeling it. It's the only reason why I agreed to partner with them, because normally I wouldn't. But yeah. Anyway, Good sleep schedules are good, right, guys? Okay, let's take a look at this. Good goo cake. Yeah. All right. Here we go. So this is his KO animation. This is already so good. Whoa.
つまらないこんな世界また赤き地平に戻って修行でもする
Ah, that's cute. That's cute. But he's just he's just talking. It's all right. That's good. I like his attitude and I like how he's walking around, but other than that, it doesn't add a whole lot. But I do love his ultimates. They're really good. Let's take a look at them again. Actually, Joey, I'm curious. Joey, what's your favorite Gamer Subs flavor? Just while I'm on the topic, because I actually just remembered. I wanted to try some more, but I've only tried a couple. Dude, this is such a low rumble. There's a bassy rumble in that. That's crazy.
Can't you at least act like you
Guacamole Gamer Farts is pretty good. Dude, that's literally the one I'm drinking right now, bro. Fuck. That's currently my favorite as well. For people who don't know Gamer Subs flavors, this probably sounds like the weirdest conversation. I love Guacamole Gamer Farts. It's actually Guacamole Gamer Farts 9000. And Blowhole Blast. I haven't tried Blowhole Blast. I might actually try that one. Yeah, it's a Gamer Girl Thighs brand thing. Yeah. There's also Anime Girl Thigh, which I heard was good. I also tried Titty Milk. Titty Milk is a legitimately good flavor as well. It doesn't like it's not actually Titty Milk, guys. It's not actually Guacamole Gamer Farts. I think if you guys know Baja Blast from like Taco Bell, Guacamole Gamer Farts tastes kind of like Baja Blast. If you don't know what Baja Blast is, I'm just saying more random words, and there's not actually anything that this conversation is going to make sense to you. But I recommend you guys try it at some point. Oh, Anime Thighs is cream soda? Oh, okay, cool. Fair enough. Yeah, so the way Gamer Subs works, in case you guys are curious, they are an energy drink thing that has like the craziest flavor names. They're just like shitpost flavors. But like the flavors themselves are like they actually make sense. Like Raw Meat is Meat Canyons. So Meat Canyon is Meat Canyon. He's an animator on YouTube. He does disgusting stuff. Like he animates disgusting stuff, but he animates really well. So it's really cool to see an animator do with Gamer Subs stuff. So like Meat Canyon has a flavor with Gamer Subs, and his flavor is raw meat. And raw meat as a flavor sounds disgusting. And it's one of their caffeine-free ones, which is cool. I tried it. I have raw meat, and I tried the raw meat, and it tastes like watermelon, and it's great. It's actually really good. So that's how Gamer Subs kind of works. They like the flavors are hilarious, and they attract attention, but like the actual flavors are legitimately just like they're just good flavors. But the entire like marketing campaign is around like making hilarious sounding names, which honestly is funny to me, and I like it. It's really funny. But yeah. What's the logic link between Anime Thighs and cream soda? Thighs are creamy? Yeah, probably. That's probably what it is. Bro, who at Gamer Subs office sitting down and writing titty milk on the product agenda? Well, here's the thing. It's currently owned by Jay Schlatt. So Jay Schlatt is one of the biggest streamers. He bought the company. I think originally it was independent, but Jay Schlatt bought the company. I think he was the one who called. Maybe it was already called the titty milk before that. But literally, Jay Schlatt's face is on the titty milk flavor. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jay Schlatt was the one who came up with the titty milk flavor. I'm just going to be honest, guys. Schlatt would do that. So there you go. That's how it is. But yeah, I'm legitimately impressed. I really like Guacamole Gamer Fart. I'm pretty sure he did come with the flavor. Yeah, it makes sense. Blowhole Blast. I think titty milk is blue freezy flavor. I could see that. Anime Girl Thighs. That's pretty much how this is like a real advertisement now at this point. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I feel I feel legitimate. I'm a legitimate streamer now. Look at me. Anyway, gamer subs. Pretty good. We'll talk about it more later in the week. We'll probably have I'll probably actually give you guys the code probably on the next Professor Goo video. Yeah. So the next Professor Goo video we'll have a code where you guys can actually get a free sample if you want. Legitimately, I recommend trying it. It's good. If you guys like energy drinks. Yeah. Or even if you don't, you want to try it for free. It's literally, and it's got free shipping. So yeah, totally free samples. If they were thinking of backing out of the sponsorship, they're going to lock in after the stream. Yeah, they better. But guys, here's the thing. This is gonna be like a thing I want to. I'll just say here on the stream. I'm not gonna say it anywhere else. But like, I do really want to have a flavor, guys. I think it'd be so funny if we could have a flavor. I don't think it should be called Dillon's Goo. I don't think that's what. We're not going for that. That was the first thing I thought of. It's not gonna be called Dillon's Goo. But if we can get a flavor in, there's something I really want to do with that will hook up to something else that I'm working on that I think would be really, really cool. But the only way to get a flavor is to have a certain number of sales. So if you guys, want to just get the free samples, I'm just saying, like, eventually we can talk about it, and how that'll really help me out. But we'll talk about that later. Professor Goo video we'll probably have something about it. Let's use that code so we can get the waifu cup. Yeah, the waifu cup as well. I don't know if I'm going to get a waifu cup. I think that's weird. But Guzu? That'd be funny. All right. So, Belial. Back to Belial. Goo cake is cute. Goo cake is cute. Why is there... I mean, that's one form of cake, I guess. Gender bent Dillon. Dillon Gooba. Oh, God. It's happening. It's happening. But yeah, dude. Anyway, I love Belial. Belial's good. Oh, really? You think the waifu cup is the weirdest thing here? I'm like, I don't know. I draw the line at waifu cup, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. Anyway, Guacamole Gamer Farts 9000. Drink that shit every day. This is cool. This is great. It's very symmetrical, very focused.
All the holes in your head.
And then
Excellent. You're getting
great expression here from Belial as well. Look at that. Look at that. Really good. And it's upside down too. Also a very intentional choice. Wait, this is Avatar Belial. Wait, hang on. Belial turns into Avatar Belial when he's ultimate. That's hilarious.
excellent.
So Belial turns into Avatar Belial to kill our Avatar Belial. That's so funny. This is so good right here. This is great. Because you get this. It's actually the exact opposite of the previous ultimate, where you're actually going in the outer direction now. You're pointing outwards, which expands the energy. See that? Woo! And then it points inwards after that to really pinpoint it. But yeah, it's a really cool effect. What about the buildup? The buildup's good. The buildup's really good. This buildup is really cool. Like this pose right here, really good buildup. Great shading on the face too. That's really good buildup right there. And then right here, the slow pan upwards on his delectable abs really helps, right? So this is a really, really cool build up to this pose. You get all four wings, you get all this stuff. It is definitely going to build up to something big as you pan up his body, along with, of course, the hand movement as well, which is really good. The hands bring the camera up with him. Woo!
Marvelous.
So good. Okay, before we go to Avatar Belial, let's give Belial a rating. I think Belial, honestly, I give him an S. Pretty easily an S. All of his stuff is really good. He's got great expressions, got great payoff, got great poses, got great focal points. Has really good flow of energy. I like it a lot. That buildup makes sense since he's a degenerate hedonist. Hedonist? Is it hedonist? Degenerate hedonist. That's fair. I'll believe it. All right. Avatar Belial time. Here we go. Avatar Belial. So this is just him, like, always in Avatar form, I guess, instead of just in the ultimate form. Yeah, fair enough.
Let's wrap things up.
Oh, that's cool, dude. Look at that pose. Look at this right here. This is so cool. This is one of those examples where it's like he's clearly far away and he's clearly got like the implication of this focal point, but it's actually not because, you notice this, I'm drawing the same lines as if I'm using Z space, as if like the stuff is coming towards camera, but nothing's coming towards camera. So you actually have the benefits of that same line of action, but without the Z space being utilized, which is not a bad thing. I think this is actually really cool. It's a beautiful composition. You have everything you need to mimic that radial sort of focal point without having to always use the Z space constantly. That's really cool. I love the bit of smoke between each wing. Really good point, actually. I really like how the depth here is being emphasized. You're able to separate the silhouette because of that. If it wasn't the case, you actually might get lost in like how many shapes there are. Each one of these smoke bits is allowing each wing to separate. You have exactly this one, this one, this one. That high contrast point between the smoke and the wing boundary is really, really good. I love that. I agree. Whoa, that's cool. Okay, what else we got? Whoa. Whoa, that was interesting. Wait, take a look at this. Guys, look. His face is out of... Oh, wait, hang on. His face is out of... almost out of frame. Like, he's just not even there. This is pure focus on his hand. This is actually the first time we've seen this where the frame is almost empty. And at first I was like, oh, that's a little weird. Ah! I recognize I was in the way. I apologize. So, I was like, that frame looks a little empty. But then, look at this. It transitions to show, yeah, no, his hand is important. His hand is the focus of frame. That's really, really good. That feels like it pays off what they were focusing on before, and it connects the energy flow between those two shots. And then it's an uppercut. Like, that's so cool, dude. That's so cool. I love that so much. Not to mention the fact that like it's literally basically slow-mo because he's actually in the middle of a swipe makes the anticipation feel so much better. It makes this payoff so much better. I love it.
Excellent.
Oh, the follow-up. Oh my god. Oh yes. And he's French. So here's the thing. I do like this follow-up a lot. This is so cool. Just like again, that Z space. The fact that he's using the Z space here is really, really nice. You can see the volume of the space here from like how far things are. You get a lot of variety in the visuals because of that. Feels really, really good. And obviously a focal point, which feels good, especially when the focal point is the enemy, right? So that pays it off really well. This is in anticipation. That's the payoff. That feels really, really good. From here, well, it transitions to this, which I think is okay. It's not bad, but it's also like all the energy's gone now, right? It's super casual here, which is the point. So I can respect the fact that they're trying to make this feel super calm, and I think that's fine.
Marvelous.
Everything else about Avatar Belial is really, really good. I'm gonna give Avatar Belial an S as well. I'll be honest. That was fantastic. Granblue Rising clearly loves all of their cast. Granblue Rising clearly loves all of their cast equally and didn't go extra hard for Belial at all. Yeah, clearly. How did both Belials get S tier, dude? I don't know, man. So someone out there is clearly a little bit of a fan. All right, but let's take a look at the rest of them. We still have 2B, and we also have, hang on. We have 2B, we have Lucilius, we've got Vane, we've got Beatrix, we got Versusia, and Vakala. So, let's take a look. Who do we look at first? I guess we'll take a look at 2B. 2B Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. Ultimate. Okay. Whoa. Interesting. That's the intro. Let's skip to the super.
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly
That's cool.
scheduled contact.
Also, this angle
This
is a little.
2B. Nothing to report.
Whoa.
We're here to fight. That's all.
I've never seen 2B animated with Arxis. Also, that model is very... like, the shadows are... Oh my god. Okay.
Operator 60 to please invest.
Okay. Okay. Okay, here's the actual fighting, I think. These are outros. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay.
No escape.
This can't.
Okay. I mean, S? S tier? This is crazy, dude. Oh my god. I think this breaks Twitch TOS, bro. Okay, look, guys, I don't know how we're gonna justify this. Oh my god. Okay. Did she grab her with her thighs? Ah! Wait, did she just explode? Holy shit, she did.
I have come to the conclusion that I cannot
What?
accept this resolution.
That is crazy, though. I do like the poses, legitimately. Just that frame, bro. I don't know what to do with that frame, man. Like everything, like the animation is really good, and then like you get all this, which is really cool, but then like you get, bro, like I don't know what to do with the, like. Okay, I'm speechless, bro. I don't know. What is that? Her only ultimate? Is there another one? Oh, she just explodes, right? Okay. Even though that frame is ridiculous, it's actually the better one. I agree. It's really good. Like, that's the thing. She does have another one? What is the other one? Do I need to look at this one? Wait, hang on. Has two different... Okay. Oh, she has pants. Oh, thank God. Okay, let's watch this one.
No!
That's beautiful.
I wasn't strong enough.
Look, guys, I'm not gonna lie. It looks so much better with pants on. But, like... the other form has its merits. Okay, she has a pod super as well. Okay.
I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
Oh! Oh, she's back! Okay. Not fair enough. I think our first super before was before the outro animation. I guess this is what this is. I assume this is what it is. What is this? Oh! Oh! That's a cool one. Oh, I like that one a lot. That was cool. That was cool. So this is actually really good. Look at this. That's so good, actually, dude. Look at this. Look at this amazing directional like emphasis, right? You have the Z space being used. You also have the directional congruency. You have the parallel lines. That's really, really good. Not to mention, look how beautiful this frame is here. Hang on, where is it? The hand swiping across the screen. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Look at that! Look at this frame, dude! Look at that! Look how gorgeous that is, right? You get this huge, like, sweeping kind of arc, and then you get this gorgeous hand pose here. That feels good. That's like anticipation 101. Really good stuff. Plus her hair animation here is fantastic. That feels good. That feels really good.
Excellent.
And if we're talking about her ultimate with the pants on or off, here's what I'll say. I think the skirt adds a lot to the movement. I think it adds a lot to the composition, and it's less distracting. Like, this feels like I can read what she's doing more or less. Partially because, to be fair, I'm a little biased in the fact that I know what pose she was in already. But either way, this feels good, like she can anticipate something. And then here we have that. This feels like you're able to see it, at least here, you're able to see the contact pose. The butt is still there, right? And so you see the contact there, and then you see the motion of the skirt coming in, emphasizing basically this thigh throw that she's doing. And I feel like I can appreciate the final pose a lot more. I appreciate the final pose a lot with the skirt, especially with the wind. I like that a lot. That being said,
No!
hang on.
No escape!
This does read very clearly. This does read very clearly, and I will admit that. Without the skirt, I see everything. So,
No escape!
there are merits to both. There's merits to both. But I like her finishing pose with the skirt better. All right, Tubi, what are you? What are you? Honestly, I actually really like her pod ultimate. I think her pod ultimate is definitely, it feels like an S tier. The build up and the payoff to that is so simple, but really, really good. I think the second one, it's like the payoff isn't as good as it could be. I'll be honest, like the thigh throw isn't clear in either one. It's still not as clear as it could be. Like if you guys wanted to go crazy with it, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm just gonna do a quick like experiment here.
No escape!
You can't really tell what's happening because you can't see this very well. You see that? This is not very well accentuated. If we actually go into the skirt one and compare, hang on. It's even less clear, and I agree with that, right? You can't see this. You can't see that. So I would actually recommend, and this is gonna sound crazy, but I would recommend the head actually being like more visible through the thighs, basically. The butt is also distracting us from the movement. I agree. But like if the head was here, I think it would read better, right? If the head was there, like if the neck was like a little longer and just like the head was like more visible here. I also wonder, I'm gonna go crazy about this, but like if the head was here instead, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's another option. If the head was here and it'd be hilarious if the cheeks were squished, right? They're just like, oh, like it would be more readable, guys. I'm just saying it would be more readable. Like that would actually be so much more readable. Like legitimately, it'd be more readable. And it would be like this. You see how that reads better? See how the silhouette is better? This is a completely technical review. I'm suggesting this for clarity's sake. Anyway, we have an ad coming up in 3 seconds. So be right back. Oh, just kidding. Bezos lied to us. Anyway, it's a wrestling move. It's a wrestling move. Yeah, it's a wrestling move. Yeah, we love clarity. We love clarity. So I would honestly give her an A. I like her first ultimate so much that I want to put her really high. Her second ultimate is actually really good, but because of the lack of clarity, and we've taken off points for lack of clarity before, she gets an A. It's a pretty solid A. Pretty solid A. All right. That's why you became an animator. Yeah, animators love clarity. I don't know what you guys are, so, you know, it's just how it goes. Anyway, so who's next? Right, yes, who is next? We have Lucilius. Ultimate. Check the KO animation too? Okay, cool. I have a meeting at 4:30, so I gotta finish this fast. I'm just gonna find the right spot. These are his intros, okay. Is this the ultimate? Whoa! I think this is the ultimate. I can't tell, actually. Dramatic finish. Is that what it is? This looks right. Okay, so I guess it is. Okay. We didn't watch anything? Oh, don't worry. I'm just trying to look for the right spot in this video. I haven't started yet. I'm just waiting. I was waiting for you guys. Don't worry. Welcome back, everybody. Is this the ultimate? Is this what it is? I'm trying to find the right spot in this video. I assume it's this part. Oh, that's one of the ultimates too? Oh my god. Hang on. Okay. Cool. So I'll start here. Oh my god. That's the intro, right? Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Not bad. Good pose. Okay. Decent payoff. That's cool. Dude, this right here. Oh! Dude, look at that. Holy shit. That's cool. Impact frames. Oh my god, that's great. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, interesting. I'm actually not super impressed with certain parts of this. There's right here. There's a really good moment here. I love that fist. But right here, I feel like it zooms out too early. Like, I actually really want to see what this pose is. I kind of want the hand to come up here first before it goes white and before it zooms out. I want this to be a consequence of the hand's like pose. Like, if the hand is radial and then we see the radialness, great. Right now, we don't really get to see the radial hand. We actually just get to see this. And this doesn't translate well to explosion, in my opinion. So, a little bit of lack of clarity there. Could be better. That's cool, though. That's cool. I mean, it's pretty. But I feel like it doesn't quite connect as well as it could. So, Lucilius, I'd probably give, like... I want to give it an A. It's an A. It has really good moments. It's got good stuff. Good payoff. But lack of clarity doesn't really help it very much. That's the main thing. All right, who's next? I got less than 10 minutes. Okay, we have... Vayne, Beatrix, versus... Oh, we're not going to finish this. No way. It's like 10 minutes per character. We got 4 characters left, guys. Let's see how fast we can do this. Beatrix? Sure. Here we go. Is she usually green? I don't think so. She's usually blue. I want her Skybound arts. Does it work? Okay, here we go. Okay. Pretty good. Oh my god. Oh, the line art. Oh! Holy shit. Oh wow. Oh my god, that was good. That's so cute. Oh my god. Her pose is so funny, dude. Oh my god, that's so funny. I love that so much. Anyway, that was good, dude. Holy shit. Such good anticipation, and this payoff, the symmetrical payoff, it still feels random because of the randomness of like the positions here. Like these aren't like symmetrical, right? Feels really, really good. Dude, look at this. Look at the line art on her face. It's getting emphasized with this kind of smeary brush texture. Like look at that, dude. They have these extra lines here. On top of that, you'll notice the brush stroke texture on this camera itself. Isn't that gorgeous? Really good way to show chaos. Like you show this line art chaos in the frame, and you get this like bursting from the seams kind of look, and it's so unique to animation. I love it so much. It's usually 2D, and they pulled it off for 3D. Arxis is actually crazy. I love it. I love it. And then that just feels so good. Like the anticipation is so good. Great payoff. And I can't give any extra points for like the amazing KO, but I think the finisher at the end is actually hilarious. But what does Beatrix get? Honestly, I give her an S. Beatrix is an S. She's very solid. Very, very, very satisfying in so many ways. I love that so much. Beatrix is an S. Okay, so we still have 3 more. I'm just gonna be honest, there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish this in time, and I can't be late to my next meeting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish the last 3 on Wednesday. Don't let me forget, we have specifically Vayne, Versusia, and Vakala. They're gonna be on Wednesday. It sucks that we have to split it up, but I gotta go. I should have started 30 minutes earlier, but here we are. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. We'll do those 3, and then we'll do a couple more things to just look at other stuff, right? So that's just how it's going to be. But yeah. Anyway, I'll tell you more about GamerSupps, I guess, when that finishes. Cool. All right, cool. Have fun, guys. Have fun. I'm not going to raid anybody today because I got to go. That's the only other thing. But I'll see you guys on Wednesday. All right, bye, guys. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, wrong one.